every step in perfect time. Hand in hand our spirits climb. Your laughter paints the sky in hues, tender moments we won't lose. In every glance I see it true, a love that's pure and meant for you. Feel the whispers of the breeze in the softest symphony. With every beat our hearts are free. Love's a gentle melody. Beneath the stars our dreams unfold. In your embrace my heart grows bold. Every story yet untold, together we grow old. Through the valleys and the highs, with you forever by my side. In this journey we confide in love's eternal tide. Feel the whispers of the breeze in the softest every step in perfect time. Hand in hand our spirits climb. Your laughter paints the sky in hues, tender moments we won't lose. In every glance I see it true, a love that's pure and meant for you. Feel the whispers of the breeze in the softest symphony. With every beat our hearts are free. Love's a gentle melody. Beneath the stars our dreams unfold. In your embrace my heart grows bold. Every story yet untold, together we grow old. Through the valleys and the highs, with you forever by my side.
Sa